Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bonnie Blue and I am back for another Love and Hip Hop New York review. Okay, you guys, so let's get into the notes for episode 5, I think. Episode 6, I believe so. It'll be somewhere for you to verify. Okay. Peter sits down with Amina, okay? And he sits down with her to tell her the truth about Barbados. That he wasn't the face of anything but liars and whores. That he wasn't the face of anything but asses and assholes. That he wasn't the face of anything but cheaterization and bullshit. That he wasn't the face of anything but denial and just manipulation to the nth degree. I mean, did you really ask Tara to go to therapy with you because you got a problem? You love these bitches and that's your motherfucking what? Never mind. Amina's not stupid, okay? Everybody likes to say that Amina's stupid. Amina likes to sometimes act stupid. But in all actuality, I tell you, sirs and ma'ams, that Amina is not that damn dumb, okay? Because in a little while that she was sitting down listening to the bullshit that Peter was talking about, she deduced that he went there trying to win Tara back. And she said no. Okay? And now he wants her as his fallback plan. Okay? She gets real teary and upset because she's like, no, don't lie to me because anything could have happened, Peter. Anything could have happened, okay? I can't believe anything you were saying now. I mean, just get out. I'm over it. I don't want to be with you. She didn't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you either. I'm done. Like, seriously, I'm going to go hold my baby because this is just ridiculous. You know, and her, like, German / what the fuck going on accent she got popping. You know what I'm saying? But, y'all, I feel bad for her. I feel that as much as we like to like point the finger and everybody wants to blame somebody, at the end of the day, people still getting hurt, you know, and motherfuckers is still lying. So it is what it is, I feel like. And he's just sitting there and she's walking out the room like, hey, Like, I'm like, is this a Hall of Nights, nigga? Are we about to find Tommy Strong dead in a chair right now? What the fuck's going on, Peter? You can't say nothing but hey. Like, come on now. Whatever. Rich meets with Sin so she can finally taste his 79 liqueur. She approves. Then he brings in Precious Paris, okay? And she is supposedly a rapper that needs a vocalist on a song that she has. Just as Sin needs somebody to help her put this song together for her charity that she's doing. She, you know, explains once again what this means to her because of her brother's demise. And, you know, Precious Paris, or whatever her name is, explains that her sister got killed a couple of years ago, so she knows exactly how Sin is feeling. You always feel like you could have done more. You always felt like you could have done something. You always feel like you could have answered the phone a little bit more. I said you always felt like it was nasty and dirty. You always felt like it was wrong and hurting. You always felt like you should have reached out and touched somebody's hand, you know, and they was having a moment, you know. So Yandy and Mendices are having baby mama fucking drama, okay? Yandy got her, you know, very tigeress curly hair popping. She pregnant, uncomfortable bitch, got things to do. Trying to plan a wedding before her man might go back to jail, okay? And she got to deal with baby mama drama from Light Bright with the confused, straight, sticky weave. You know what I mean? Samantha, Mendices' ex-old lady. Now, let's explain. First of all, it seems that from what Mendices said in the confessionals, you know, with his teeth real tight, that he been raising his son this whole time, you know? And even when he was in jail, Samantha wasn't really trying to do nothing with their son. It was still on Yandy and his mom and her mom that was taking care of the baby, okay? She ain't had nothing to do with the baby up until now, and now she want to ask for custody and shit like that. So I hang up on the bitch every time she call, because I don't want to hear that shit. You ain't gonna come along and scoop the baby up and act like you've been playing mom this whole time, bitch. Like, you know. So Mendices explaining how he feels, okay? Mendices has been daddy since day one. Don't fuck around and think because he went to jail for you that that he ain't the real father, real man that he is out here, okay? Because Yandy was woman enough to go ahead and play mommy to his son while he was in jail, okay? And be the primary parent. But she's pissed off right now because she sat in front Lil Min DC school for 2 hours waiting for him to come out to find out that the mama that skip, scott, scallywag jumped her ass over to the school to do something that she never does and pick Lil Min DC's up early. So now Yandy pissed off and telling him he need to figure out this situation. He don't want to talk to her, okay? He don't want to talk to Samantha. He telling Yandy that she maybe need to go talk to the bitch because he don't know what to do with her, okay? And I just kind of feel like, you know, I have so much respect for Yandy. Yandy is like an old school woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean that in the best way possible. Like, I really fuck with Yandy now. When we first started off, I didn't like Yandy too much. But now that I get to see Yandy in her personal life, I really fucks with Yandy. You know what I mean? And I have so much respect for her for the situation. I feel bad for her. And I know, you know, she ain't perfect. She like most successful black women that still like they thugs. And with your thugs come thug issues. And she seems like she's ready and willing to deal with those issues. So ain't nobody saying shit about, you know, what you doing wrong and what you fucking up on, because at the moment shit you doing what you gotta do. You can take care of yourself. You ain't in it with this dude for no money. You know what I mean? So I'm just really feeling for Yandy right now. So Yandy is like, you know, this is fucking up her time, so y'all need to sit down and have a conversation and figure out what's going on. So she goes and she talks to Samantha, all right? And Samantha's main issue is that Mendices is not answering the phone. She called to find out what's going on with her son. He's not answering the phone. Well, this is the same problem that all you crazy ass baby mamas have, that all of a sudden want to become parents in y'all child's life on an everyday basis, and now you want to call me and check up on them and see what's going on when I ain't heard shit all these past years. Now you want me to get right. All right. Okay, like that's how the situation is playing out, okay? And I feel like Samantha goes straight for the custody, wanting to go to trial because she knows that Mendices has this case pending and that it would look good in her favor. The only time this is going to look good in this bitch's favor is right now if she tries to get custody of her baby right now. My only problem with that is you haven't been there all along. And it's important what the boy wants and what he's comfortable with. And he needs to continue to have a relationship with you, of course. And Mendices needs to man up and answer the fucking phone and have a conversation with your crazy ass and stop, you know, bitching and pussyfooting and making Yandy be the spokeswoman. But so does Samantha, because the next thing that come out of Samantha's mouth is that she will talk to Yandy, but she don't know if she can talk to him. And Yandy's like, look, y'all the two that laid down and had this child, okay? And I'm going to do the best I can to help y'all in this situation because I love Mendices and I love Lil Mendices, okay? But at the end of the day, that's y'all's son. This is y'all responsibility and y'all fix this shit, okay? And I'm like, y'all putting all this stress on pregnant ass Yandy. I Bigfoot, pussyfoot, smack the fuck out y'all. I don't know what to say. Y'all messing around fucking up. So Rich talks to Rashida at the party, okay? The party that they invited Erica to, okay? He tells her about the song with Sin, and she's like, that's nice. But do you think that, you know, maybe y'all did this in any type of way to be spiteful against Mena? Do we think that? And he's like, no, it's for charity. It's not about all of that. And Sin comes over and hugs her. And then Precious Paris comes over and hugs her. And everybody's at the bar. And then Erica's ass shows up drunk already, acting a fool, coming to act a fool, just like I knew she was. He should have uninvited her ass, and security should have stopped her drunk ass at the door. Where are your friends, bitch? Where are your friends right now? As they let you look a damn fool. She came in there and she goes up to Rich and tell him that he want a sloppy seconds. And Sin was like, you know what? Erica always wants to come up in here and take the fucking spotlight away from somebody else and put it on her, okay? But I'm tired of Erica with this bullshit, okay? So she went and dipped low and played it cool and played it to the side and didn't even get into it with Erica because she knew, like, Sin ain't trying to go there, because if Sin get into it with you at this party, it's gonna be rock 'em, sock 'em, bop 'em. Somebody getting smacked. And I know everybody think Erica's gonna win because she's, you know, a seasoned fighter, and, you know, Sin's real young, but I feel like Sin might be hood enough to really throw them things and hurt your feelings, Erica. Like, I really feel like that. So then, after she comes in Rich's face and says all this bullshit about him wanting her sloppy second, she gets her ass up on a microphone and gives a speech about, you know, it doesn't matter what he does. I love him unconditionally. It doesn't matter. You know, he can hire my ex, you know. Still songs for me. All of that. You know, I'm still down for you, Richie D. And I'm still like, oh my God. this bitch needs a day job. She needs something to do that she like shouldn't be that drunk this late at night. I don't know, okay? But I just was sitting up there like, I can't believe her. She's like embarrassing the fuck out of herself right now. Like, but you go ahead and do whatever you want to do, okay? You want to get on the mic and act like you Suge Knight and shit and then peace out, you go ahead and do that. So, and then with the accent, y'all, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go now, folks. I have to go. I'm gonna see you guys later. I have a fashion shoot to get to because I'm so fancy. Okay? Take a look at these clothes. Like, bitch, sit your ass down somewhere. Anyway, so now Rich goes to meet up with Chink so they can complain about their bitches, okay? They got female issues. He talks about Erica getting on the mic and embarrassing people. Chink talks about Chrissy taking her birth control out of the equation. And he was saying how, you know, at first he was going to go at her real ignorant. He was going to be real adamantly ignorant about the way he went at Chrissy for her stop taking her birth control. But now he didn't decide he going to go a little softer because he felt like she deserved more than that, okay? So Mendices is out here for these kids, okay? Mendices is out here trying to help these children survive on these streets and help them keep hope alive under the circumstances of the cruel ghetto, all right? Now, I'm not mad at this. I'm happy for this, okay? But I also want you to be realistic and realize you got to get your shit together, okay? You got a case pending and you out here trying to tell somebody to not be in your situation, okay? And I understand that and I'm so here for that. But at the same time, God damn it, DC's get it together. We don't want you to go to jail, nigga. Oh my God, okay? Oh my God. He's just too good of a dude right now. And it's just so awful to see. Now you got a baby coming in and you got, you know, a little beautiful baby and Yandy and the wedding and all of this hope in y'all lives and money. And now you might be going to jail for the same amount of time that Apollo going to jail. And it's just not right. Okay? Like, it's just not right. But you know, you reap what you sow. You do shit and you think you're going to get away with it, and don't always be like that. You can't be out here selling drugs and shit, even though I feel like, you know, what else y'all supposed to do sometimes? But I'm just saying, you know, not saying that I'm okay with it, but I understand why it happens. I'm going to say it like that. Sin meets with Precious, and Precious like, what the shit is wrong with Erica? Why does she care if y'all are making this song together since y'all are not together anymore? And Sin goes on and on about how Erica is always trying to make a show and always trying to make it about her, and how, you know, she wants everybody to be like, oh my God, look, it's me, Erica, it's Mena, look at me, look at me, look at me. And it's like, no, bitch, I don't get down like that, okay? And you know, Erica, she's always about her, but I'm tired of that shit. You know what I'm saying? There was never a clean break between us. You know, so there's like somewhat of a confusion and the need for closure there. So, you know, we never really took it there. But, you know, maybe we need to have a talk, all right? So maybe Sin and Erica need to have a final talk since we ain't broke up all the way yet. But that's how it be with lesbians. You all girls who date girls, because you can't call these hoes lesbians. But anyway, you got to break up with a motherfucker numerous times for this shit to be like clear for everybody. You know what I'm saying? They got to be a 3, 4, 5 breakups before everybody know that it's over and done with. You know what I mean? So Tara feels like Amina is not owning her responsibility in their situation. Because they sit down, they meet up, they need to have conversation and match notes like these hoes been needing to do from the very, very beginning, okay? They should have had the Barbara and Shirley conversation a long time ago, okay? As Tara's sitting down telling her how she feels like Amina has never taken responsibility, Amina's like, what responsibility? Y'all weren't together when me and Peter were together. And Tara's like, no, I told you that we were in a relationship and y'all continued y'all relationship. And she was like, but you did the same thing when Peter was with his woman. I know from what I heard, Peter was with, had a whole nother family and was engaged, and you didn't stop. You kept dating him. That's what he said. And it's like, oh. Like, you can't say no more now that he didn't tell her what the juice is. Okay, shh. And she had to kind of let that go, even though she tried to kind of fight with her about that shit. But let's be real, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Tara just keeps talking about how she felt like they were in a relationship and she came and disturbed the shit. But ultimately, they come to the conclusion that Peter is the liar. And then they go back and forth about the things that he's lied about. Him lying about Barbados. Him telling Tara that he went too far with Amina. Amina was a situation where he just got in too deep, went too far, and now he feels like, you know, he can't take it back because he's gone too far with it. Yeah, you married her. You did go too fucking far. Are you kidding me right now? But then, you know, I see this this Breakfast Club interview with Tara, and she's talking about how she never really put pressure on Peter to marry her because that was never really, you know, her main thing. But then you get so highly upset when he doesn't marry you and marry somebody else that it is a big deal too. And I'm like, see, that's because you bitches need to stop acting like marriage isn't a big deal. You're trying to be the cool girlfriend or the cool woman or whatever the fuck you psyching yourself up to believe, okay? I know a lot of y'all feel like, oh, I don't need to be married. That's some bullshit. You need to be married because the woman that holds the ring holds the papers, okay? The woman with the ring holds the papers, holds the rights. And at the end of the day, like I said before, okay, the wife is all that matters at the end of the day. Just like during that interview when they were sitting down talking to Tara, they can't help but say, bitch, at the end of the day, he went and married her and you still cheating with him. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if he was yours first. He married her and you still sleeping around with him acting like you deserve to be the hurt one. It's just my personal opinion that the ring fucking matters and you need to ask for that shit. You need to make sure that that's in the forefront of y'all relationship. You got 2 fucking kids and they gonna talk about he ain't gave you nothing. Well, bitch, you ain't never asked him to give you shit, so why you gonna expect him to give it to you? You ain't never demanded it, so why you gonna expect him to give it to you? She demanded that shit and she got it in less than a fucking year, it looked like. So I don't know what to tell you, Tara. And you want to keep saying that shit and then you keep talking about, you know, you're not using your kids. Your kids are young, but your kids done already figured this shit out, okay? Nobody is telling you that, you know, how to handle it with your kids. If you wanted to take your time, fine, but stop using them. And yes, you are using them. Y'all went to Barbados, not Disney World, bitch. Don't tell me that was on behalf of the kids. No, that was partly so you and him can find some common ground with y'all a dirty, fucked up ass relationship. Okay, that's what y'all was with. Alright, now Tara said she don't want to talk about Peter no more after they didn't talked about the shit back and forth. But Amina is on some new shit. Okay, Amina does not like the way this shit is panning out and what she has been hearing about Peter. Okay, she is not happy today. So Chrissy hasn't talked to Chink since the last time she told him that she stopped taking her birth control. Okay. And she doesn't like the way he handled the situation. Okay, so she goes down to the studio once again. So that seems to be the only place these 2 motherfuckers can meet. I'm not even going to mention the outfit. I'm going to leave it alone, Chrissy. You go ahead and do what you got to do, my girl, okay? And she tells him that, you know, he just been doing whatever the fuck he want to do. And he tells her, and I see you done came down here and got the whole situation fucked up. Okay, you trying to go all deep with the conversation. I'm not trying to go all deep with it. Okay, but then she starts talking about how he not the same no more. He ain't the man that she got with. And then he gets pissed off. Okay, he gets pissed off because he feel like you come in here. I'm trying to come in here and talk to you about this shit, and you gonna try to take it here and then take it there. You taking it too far. It's always about you trying to blow some shit up. You don't understand. See this shit right here, this shit right here, nigga. This music right shit, this shit right here, come out with the frequencies. And if the frequencies ain't meshing, then the shit ain't going right and it's just noise. And that's what you coming to me with right now. Just some noise. That's what you, I'm like, Chink, if you don't unpop that fucking collar, Uncle Chink, like what you talking about? You niggas ain't that young. You niggas look 45, okay? You niggas look like your favorite vodka is Seagram, okay? You need to stop. You need to stop, okay? And she just basically tells him, look, you can say all of that, okay? I apologize to you for stop taking the birth control and not telling you. I apologize. That's my fault. If you want to blame me for anything else, you can go ahead and do that, okay? You can go ahead and just tire yourself out blaming me for everything that went wrong in this relationship. You can go ahead and do that. But I'll tell you one thing. You had me fucked up when you told me that you were going to think about when and if you were going to get a divorce. That's where you got me fucked up. Because I'm not going to be with somebody that's just going to have me on a string, don't know what the fuck they gonna do. So if you're not gonna leave your wife and that's not a definite right now, we don't need to be together. It was nice knowing you. See you later, bye, sucker. And I'm like, see, now you acting like an old head. Now you acting like an old head, because the old head will leave you like she was never in love with your fucking ass, okay? I don't give a damn what I did for you, nigga. It's over now, okay? Like, I'm sorry, y'all, but I live for Chrissy in that moment. I was like, girl, you better walk away and let him know ain't nobody got time for that shit, okay? We got wrinkles and stretch marks, bitch. What you think we here for with this type of fuckery? Anyway, so Mendices finally sits down with Samantha, and now we realize why he didn't want to talk to her ass. Because the first shit that come out her mouth is that he should be a weekend dad. He should be. And then maybe they need to go to court so somebody can mediate this situation. He's like, the only way that you would get my son is because of this case. And because she talking about this new structure where he becomes a weekend dad. And And you know, he's like, man, that's some bullshit. I only have a little time left. I was gone for a whole year. You wasn't even trying to be involved in our son's life, and now because I'm in this situation, now you won't come along and try to get custody and shit. You know, he was saying that it was really wrong that she was doing that. And he said, look, I'm not taking it into no kind of consideration of my son not being here, okay? And you know, he feel like she fucked up and she wrong. Later on, he gonna get his mama to come and sit down and talk to her, and it looked like the mama gonna pop the fuck off, and Samantha might get smacked in the face with some ice water. I don't know, but we gonna see. All I know is if a man has been there, and while you went away and did what you had to do that didn't include being an everyday mom, I'm gonna need for you to get that fucking man a break and go sit your ass down somewhere and find something to do besides trying to take him to court when you know he got a case. That's just fucked up to me. So Erica is having a photo shoot, and Sin shows up so they can talk and have this clean break, okay? And Erica like instantly starts popping off about the whole Rich situation and saying how if Sin really wanted to walk away and just break up and stop dealing with one another, why are you dealing with people that I deal with? Why are you dealing with people that's attached to me? If you want to break up, then you need to really break up and not mess with anybody that has anything to do with me. And Sin is like, this shit don't work like that. Now that I form relationships with these people, whatever has happened, you don't dictate what I do. You don't dictate my life. And Erica doesn't seem to understand it. And it goes from her going off about that to her almost breaking out into tears because she wants to apologize, putting her hands on Sin, because she never meant for that to happen, and that was an accident, and she would never do that again, and she really wants her to forgive her for that, okay? And then she walks away like she's really broken up about it. And I'm like, you are so full of shit, okay? You are so full of shit. That's why I could read it a mile away. You didn't watch these reality shows and watched yourself and really got good at this shit, Erica. But you ain't fooling me right now, bitch, okay? You really wanted to walk away looking like the good guy and in some type of way make her feel bad for you, so you can always have some type of pull on her in case you want to call her again and have a threesome with you and Bow Wow, since your dumb ass didn't do it before y'all got into all of this stupid ass arguing that y'all been doing. You was fucking up, okay? I'm just saying, okay? You should have been trying to see what the bitch pants look like a long time ago, but that's just me. Anyway, y'all, that was basically everything that happened on Love and Hip Hop New York, y'all. It was okay, y'all. They kind of boring me a little bit, but I'm gonna keep with it. I'm gonna keep reviewing it. It's only episode 6. Maybe it'll spice up. I see they gonna have Johnny Blaze on here finally with her thirsty ass, and the only reason I call her thirsty is because I get tired of DJ Vlad doing these fucking interviews with people that we don't even know just because they shake their ass in some video or on a fucking poll. They deserve some attention of some sort. And now I realize the reason why he been doing all those interviews is because her ass is on Love and Hip Hop New York. Anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all in the next video, which will be Black Ink. I'm trying to get them all out tonight. All right, love y'all.